Wrapped up day 4, finished a lot of miles, got done, changed my clothes, ate dinner, and the days are kind of blending together right now. There's just so much has gone on, and it's just eat, sleep, repeat every day, the same thing. But these last 2 days, 6 days, was just elevated. The level, the bar was raised, the terrain was more difficult, the schedule was tighter, the tests were harder, the weather was crazier, and yesterday we had lots of rain. Today even more rain. Rained most of the day. The weather here is just chaos, just wind and rain, and then we raise dust in the test, and then we go to the top of the mountain in the transfers and we're in mud. And the transfer sections on day 3-4 route were next level compared to the day 1-2 route. Day 1 and 2 was lots of ridges and roads. Day 3 and 4 we actually rode single track through the mountains. As I was riding up through the tops of the hills, I could tell that it seemed to appear like pre-established single track, like some of the trails that they usually ride here. And we were just on top of the mountain. It would be probably some of the more gnarly stuff that we would ride on a trail ride. Some of the most difficult trails I've ridden. And then to do that in the setting of 6 days under time restraints, in the weather that we've been dealing with, being disoriented, riding new mountains, new terrain that you're not familiar with, it creates just an atmosphere of lots of anxiety and stress trying to get to the checks and stay on top of your bike maintenance and stuff. But yesterday was a rough day. I felt like I was playing catch up a lot of the time, just couldn't stay on top of my goggles and a couple other things, just struggling with the weather, but managed to stay on schedule, put in decent times in the tests, and finish and not crash too many times. Tipped over a couple times in the transfers. Today was much better, felt smoother on the bike, was riding more relaxed, felt like I put in better test times, had a little bit of an expectation of what to see on the transfers, got my tire changes done, and so I'm excited. I'm glad. I knew going into this that day 3 and 4 would be the hardest. They always are. So I had that expectation, and that was fulfilled as we completed day 3 and 4. They were very difficult, some of the hardest days on a motorcycle I've had. But I'm glad that we got through that. Tomorrow we have a section of similar transfer, but for the most part, a new route with a couple new tests. And so hopefully with the weather cooperating, it should be a little bit more relaxed of a day. And we'll just keep going. Like I said earlier, just eat and sleep and repeat and ride all day. But it's going good. I'm really excited that I've had this opportunity and that we're enjoying it and that we're having fun and that my whole family's here, but we'll keep going and wrap up the next couple days. So thank you guys.